Hello students, today we are going to start a new chapter, Motion. This chapter belongs to class 10th and this is our first part of the complete chapter. Welcome students in my class Physics in Your Life. This video is prepared by Tushar Bharadwaj. So let's get started. Objectives. Students will be able to understand the concept of position. They will be able to define the term rest and motion. And after that, they will be able to distinguish between the types of motion after the completion of this video. Okay, students. So in this case, we have three objects A, B and C sitting next to each other in a row. So the position of B with respect to A is immediate right and the position of B again with respect to C is immediate left. So we can say that position is relative. Okay, it can vary with the reference point. If we take A as a reference point, then B is in the right side, and if we take C as a reference point, then B is on the left side. Okay, so this is known as relative position. Okay, so now let us understand one more concept, absolute position. Now what is absolute position? Absolute position is the position which cannot change, which cannot vary, okay, with person to person or object to object. So in this case, we assume that 0, 0 or origin as our reference point. Okay, now position of A, position of C, okay, all the distances in all the four quadrants will be measured with this point as our reference point. Okay, so every distance on this Cartesian plane will be calculated from this point, and the position of all the points with respect to this origin will be considered as absolute positions. Is it clear, students? So we can assume any point as our reference point. Okay, now moving ahead, rest. What is the meaning of rest? An object said to be in rest position when it does not change its position with the reference point as time passes. Okay. If this man will not change its position with the lady sitting behind him, then the man is at the rest position with respect to this lady. Is it clear, students? Okay, now what is the meaning of motion then? An object is said to be in motion when it changes its position with the reference point as time passes. Okay, now a boy standing outside the train and watching the train going like this in this direction. Okay, so now suppose these two persons are sitting inside this train. Okay, so according to this boy, these two persons are in motion because they both change their position with the reference point, and our reference point is this. Okay, so this is what we call motion. Okay, students. So now, concept of rest and motion are related to a referral change in the position. Okay, they are basically relative to each other. Is it clear, students? So a single point can be at rest or in motion same time with different referral points. Is it clear? This lady, according to this lady, this man is in the rest position, but according to this boy, this man is in the motion. Is it clear, students? If we take this lady as our referral point, then this man is in the rest position. Okay, but according to this referral point, if we take the boy as a referral point, according to this boy, this man is in the motion because train is moving. As simple as that. Okay, now types of motion. We have two types of motion in our class 9th: uniform motion and non-uniform motion. So what is uniform motion? When an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time. Okay, if an object covers equal distance in same interval of time, then the motion is said to be uniform motion. Okay, and if it changes, means when an object covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time, or vice versa, okay, then it is said to be in non-uniform motion. So example of uniform motion is a car moving on a highway with constant speed. Okay, its speed is constant. And non-uniform motion, a car moving in a traffic jam. So the speed of this car is not constant. Okay, so with these examples, we are going to understand the concept of uniform motion and non-uniform motion. An object covers 10 kilometers in every 5 minutes. Okay, so according to this definition, when an object covers equal distance in equal intervals of time. Is it clear, students? So here every 10 kilometer is covered in every 5 minutes. This type of motion is considered as uniform motion. Okay, now here 25 kilometers 10 minutes, 5 kilometers in 10 minutes. So here time interval is same, but distance is unequal. Okay, so this type of motion is said to be non-uniform motion. Okay, these are a few more examples of uniform motion and non-uniform motion. Motion of a clock, motion of earth around sun. Okay, these are examples of uniform motion. And vehicle moving in a crowd. Okay, motion of a bouncing ball. Okay, these are the examples of non-uniform motion. I hope you understood these small concepts of motion very easily. Thank you.